He's not part of it. Oh my god, oh my god, okay, oh my god, no. No, no, no. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today we are watching episode 243 and 244 of One Piece. Things are getting insane, and I'm pretty sure I am cooking up my theories. I think I know who is behind the mask, and I have a really bad feeling about it. I think it's going to be Iceberg's people, just because the fact that he only trusted Polly is kind of telling. The fact that Robin and the person behind the mask mentioned it was 4 of them. When they were all outside the door, not including Polly, there was 4 people left. When the other 2 separated, Polly was left behind was 2. When Polly went to go find the blueprint, how did they know where Polly was? How did they know to look for Polly? There's just a lot of weird coincidence. I also didn't like his assistant. His assistant, for a bit, I've been saying there's something sketchy about her. I feel like they're all working with the government, and it's one of those situations. It's better to know the devil you know the devil you don't know. So I think they've been working with Iceberg this entire time, so they know more and more about him. They basically pretended to befriend him to gather all the information for the government. I don't know if what they're doing is right and they're technically the good people, or is what they're doing is wrong and Iceberg is the bad person, because this blueprint that they're after, this ship that they're after, has to be some sort of ancient ship. Otherwise, they wouldn't be involving Robin. Robin's specialty is ancient blueprints and ancient words and just ancient ruins. Like, this is her area of specialty. But I also know that Robin isn't stupid. Just like she was playing crocodile for her advantage, is she only doing this to gain an advantage? Why is this blueprint so important for the government? I have so many questions and so many theories. Can we also talk about Luffy getting stuck? I think that was like the icing on the cake, because it's such a Luffy thing. It is such a Luffy thing, and it's just so funny that in such an important situation like this, he gets stuck. So let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see how things are gonna unfold. I'm curious to see who's behind the mask that's directly working with Robin, because that ability, the door ability, is insane. But yeah, things are getting really juicy. So before we get started with these 2 episodes, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it, as it helps the channel grow. And check out my Patreon, where you can find the full uncut version of everything. There's also exclusive content on there. And you can catch me live over on Twitch, where I stream about 3 times a week. And I also do live reactions on there as well. But yeah, let's get into some more One Piece. He's not part of it. Oh my god, okay, oh my god, no, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Then who is it? Oh no. Holy crap. Ah! What is going on, man? Who are these people? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I wonder what Sanji's doing. Holy shit. But did they die? No.
部屋に手配書まで貼ってたんだぜ。そいつは。
私を殺すため？
そうだ。お前が世界を滅ぼす前に。
What?
ポーネグリフを求め、研究解読することは世界的な大罪だと大昔から政府が定めて知ってる程度は罪にはならねえさ。だからこそ、当時8歳という幼い少女だ。
Because they wanted her.
政府は高額の賞金をかけた。
そう。兵器のことまで。
CP9 は実在の組織だったが、となればお前はすでに麦わらの一味を離れ政府に肩入れしていることになる。ポーネグリフの解読によって兵器が復活すれば、それを持つ者が正義だろうが悪だろうが結果は同じことだからな。確実に世界は滅ぶ。
Oh my god.
そう。
Burn the blueprint.
だけどそれは大きなお世話。
Oh.
私がどういう形で歴史を探求しようとも、見知らぬあなたに口を出される筋合いはないわ。
俺は古代兵器プルトンの設計図を持ってる。
兵器の設計図。
プルトンってな、遠い昔この島で作られた
Oh my god.
抵抗勢力が必要だと考え、その設計図を代々後世に引き継がせて、そんなことも知らずに奴らに協力しているとは呆れて物も言えねえな。
That's why he called her a devil.
俺にはお前を止める責任がある。設計図の存在を政府に感づかれた今となっては、本来ならもう燃やしまった方がいいようなもんだが。
I feel like she should hear him out. This is important information about her past.
言っておきたいことはそれでいい。
まあ、もう一言だけ言わせてもらおうか。作戦にはまったのはお前らの方だ。
By the time Luffy gets there, there's gonna be like no action. First to go, last to arrive. Watch him get stuck again. Oh no. Oh my god.
我々の大義にかなうものか。さあ、早くそれをよこしたまえ。お前の血で汚れてしまう。
勝てると思ったのによ。本当はよ、アイスバーグさんにはすぐ逃げろって言われてた。氷投げて逃げろってよ。そいつは真っ赤なものだからってな。どこのドイツか知らねえが。
Oh my god. Tech freaking mate.
探し物が何なのかさえ知らねえよ。
とにかくおとりとはいえ、関わりを持ったお前を生かしてはおかんぞ。
Oh my gosh, Luffy. How can you not love him?
そりゃてめえの方だ。ここは3階だぞ。
麦わらのルフィ。
He doesn't even.
乱脚。
Wow. Oh.
緊急事態でね、お前に付き合ってる暇はない。おい、そいつも止めておけ。戦ってる場合か。俺だ。作戦に障害が発生した。
Straw Hat Luffy.
全員すぐに寝室へ。アイスバーグはまだ撃つな。
Good for him.
もう少しお相手をしててもよかったのですが、失
Never mind. It's not okay. Yeah, all my theories are completely like whoop gone. Oh.
大丈夫か
I have no idea who it could be then.
みんなお前らが犯人だと思ってる悪かったな俺たちの思い込みのせいで
いいよ別に追いかけられんの慣れてっから
お前戦ったら強えんだろ
ああ強え
じゃあ一緒に戦ってくれ
Oh.
勝ちて
そうか
そりゃそうさふざけんななんだあの連中は何が暗躍機関だバカ野郎一人前の船大工にしてくれたそんな人はなんで
でもお前そんな体で
俺はあのバカどもをぶちのめしてっつったんだ骨の一本になるまで戦ってやら畜生外せお前らに渡すものなどない
なくては困る。まず何から
No. No. No.
死にゆくあなたに
What the f is going on? Oh my god.
できることなら
I.
あなたを傷つけ
Oh.
にしたかっ
頑固さも師匠譲りか酒場のブルーノ
My god.
ことなど我々には何の造作もない任務。しかしあなたの思慮深さには呆れて物も言えませんな。多くの犠牲者を出す前にお話しください。
I knew it. I thought it was going to be all of his workers, but I knew it. I knew she was sus. I had a weird feeling they were backstabbing him. I wasn't expecting the bar guy. That's the one where I wasn't expecting. Oh my freaking god. Everything makes so much sense now that I actually see who it is. Because if you really think about it, why Robin was directly working with the bartender. I feel like when you own a bar, you hear so much information, and it makes sense because if you think about it, the drunk lady from the train, she would always meet with him at this bar to drink. He was always there. He's the bartender. He was keeping tabs on him. He was listening. And it would make sense why Robin would specifically work with him, not simply because of his ability seems to be very convenient, but the fact is, if the other three were helping her directly, it's easier for them to be noticed that they're missing. The personal assistant and the workers that work directly under him that he trusts so much. Who's going to really notice that a bartender's missing? So there's that. And then the entire situation with the Poneglyph and the Pluton. I mean, when she was in Alabasta, she read the Poneglyph. And I'm pretty sure the Poneglyph was confirming the existence of the Pluton. I don't think it ever necessarily said the location of the Pluton. So fast forward to this guy, he's saying that Tom passed down this blueprint of the Poneglyph. The blueprint of the Pluton, because clearly he's already made this ancient weapon, this ship called Pluton. I feel like I'm ranting here, but I'm just trying to gather all my thoughts together. Tom handed him this blueprint. That way, if the government was able to find the Pluton, they can create another version of the Pluton in order to combat the Pluton. That way, the government is not the only one with this power and can take over. They can use it if it gets out of control. But that being said, they need Robin because she is part of this lineage that's able to read Poneglyph, and she is the last one alive. Robin is also really intelligent. I don't think Robin would necessarily be getting manipulated by them. I don't think she necessarily cares about the weapons. She just cares about the Poneglyphs and understanding the truth and understanding history. And them using her, she's using them in return. I really cannot believe that they were behind everything. They're literally working with the government. And clearly the government is bad, because why do you want this weapon of mass destruction, essentially? Why? You're the government. You want to keep everybody in your control. And if you, what is the easiest way to control people? Was fear. If you have this freaking weapon of mass destruction, essentially, which Tom assumed eventually, if it falls in the wrong hands, like, we need to have a backup plan, which is why he's been passing down the blueprint. And he knew eventually people were going to come for it, which is why he's always kind of kept an eye out for Robin. But he knows where the location of the real blueprint is because it was passed down to him. I have a headache. I have a headache. Oh my gosh, this was a lot to absorb. This was a freaking lot to absorb. I'm still worried about Usopp. I'm still worried about Franky getting him. I'm still worried about the storm that's coming. Like, I feel like people are forgetting there are so many other things that are happening. But wow, this was an episode. Okay, let's watch the next one. What is going on? Franky needs to hit leg day more often. He is too top heavy. Hmm.
そういえばあの2億ベリー、船の修理のための金だとか言ってたわいな。あの分じゃ今晩のアクアラグナのことも知らないんだわい。
びした。これくらい機密性を保てりゃ、あとは材木で補強しとけばなんとかなるだろう。
Find something better to do.
おいおい、もう忘れちまったのか？長花坊や。
何しじきゃ。
まあそう言い切り立つな。こんなところでやり合ったって始まらねえ。
何のことだ。
なーに、ちょいと麦わらの野郎に用があってな。お前をさらいに来たのさ。
Oh, he's smooth with it.
安心しろ。身の内だ。
なんで船大工全員乗しちゃってんのよ。
I mean...
まあいいわ。さっさと行くわよ。こっちだぞ。いやこっちだって。先導してるのにどうやって間違えたの？
そっちか。
Okay, progress, progress.
見ろ。抜けたぞ。ゴムだ。
Yay. I love how it sounds like a balloon.
やるな。よし、俺の外せ。
よし来た。
見てろ。あの牛と骸骨。
Oh my gosh, wait until he finds out who it is. That's gonna suck. 5 years.
ご安心を。仕事はすべて手を抜かずにやりました。しかし、我々がこの件に費やす時間
Literally makes my stomach sick.
目的遂行のため最善を尽くす気構え。サイファーポールという名をご存知のはず。俗に言う CP9 から CP8 まで世界に8つの拠点を持つ政府の優れた諜報機関。
だが CP8 のことまでだ。
Yeah. They're the secret one. Nobody knows about them.
我々は CP9 存在するはずのない9番目のサイファーポール。そう、あくまで正義の名のもとにですが、我々は政府に対して非協力的な市民への殺しを許可されている。世界政府は一部考えを改めたのです。しかしあなたはそれに協力しようとしない。今もなお世界中で海賊たちから被害を受け続けている人々をあなたは救わないと言っている。あなたは政府を信用していないようですね。アイスバーグさん。
俺は人間の差がを知ってるだけだ。小僧。
慎みたまえ。いつまで上司のつもりでいる。各脈を取れ。アイスバーグさん、実は先ほど我々に一つ仮説が生まれました。ご安心を。 何もこれからあなたを拷問にかけようなどというわけではありません。きっとあなたの血が真相を教えてくれます。
気をつけて歩きな。怪我するよ。
This lady knows a lot.
そうだね。いい風吹いてるし、少し回り道していこうかい。
ねえねえ、飲みながら酔いざましってできるの？
できるさ。伊達にうん十年飲んじゃいないよ。
ああ、うん十年？変だな。
あ、うん十年じゃないね。8年か。
I'm so confused.
では我々の仮説を順を追って説明しましょう。まず我々に偽物をつかませるというあなたの行動、ここに疑問を感じだが、もしそうではなく、ただあなたに恨みを持った者たちがあなたを殺しに来ただけだった場合、本物の設計図は所有者を失い、もはや伝承することができなくなってしまう。実はもう誰かに託してある。そう考えられる。
Interesting.
無駄じゃ暴れるな。
もちろんどこにも確証はないし、この5年我々が監視調査した範囲でもあなたの行動から取れる証拠もない。さて仮説を続けましょう。面白いのはこれからです。よく見ると設計士のサインが入っているのですが、トム、アイスバーグ、カティ・フラン、あなたはこの偽物で敵を出し抜いたつもりでいたかもしれないが、敵がこんなにも身近に潜伏しているとは夢にも思わなかった。ところが街で暮らした我々にはこの設計士の名前は興味深い。伝説の船大工トムの率いるトムズ・ワーカーズは実に謎の多い造船会社。あなたがトムの弟子だということを割り出すだけでも一苦労したものだ。
Wow.
トムの弟子は2人しかいない。1人は8年前の事故で死んだと政府の人間がしっかりと確認している。
Oh my god, and she just said 8 years ago.
凶暴なトムのカティ・フラムは死んだんだそうだ。
アイスバーグさん、お客様がカティ・フラムといえばわかると。
我々が潜入して間もなく4年ほど前のことです。彼は一度だけ
It's Franky! Oh! Oh!
覚えてます。
わしもじゃ。
いや追い返せ。
Oh my god!
つまりトムのもう一人の弟子カティ・フラムは生きている。今もこの町で
Holy shit!
フランキーと名を変えて
Shit!
くどいやり方をするんだな。古代兵器の設計図じゃ。
この先カティ・フラムの名は捨てろ。そいつを持って島を出ろ。フランキー。
Oh my god!
間違いなさそうじゃな。
フランキーは確かに調べても調べても素性の知れない男だったが、解体屋であの横行ゆえ鼻にもかけていなかった。フランキー一家ならば造船所へ材木を売りにやってくるし、うまく申し合わせれば設計図を受け渡すチャンスはいくらでもあった。あなたの手元に設計図がない。
Franky has it.
さっきまでのあなたの強気な態度も納得。ガレーラの職長の誰にも託さなかったことも納得。
Oh my god, I was not expecting that.
本当にこっちでいいのかよ。あんたが言うな。あそこ、あの正面の扉で間違いないわ。あそこにもいっぱい人が倒れてるぞ。さあ、前行きなさい。前扉切って突進よ。どうぞ。
なんだそりゃ、俺に命令すんだ。
バカ野郎、この部屋じゃねえ。もう一つ隣の部屋だ。
Luffy!
これだけいろいろなことが起こる夜にどう
Wow.
隠せなくなるのは
It makes so much sense now, the interaction in the bar.
今日まで世話になりましたね。
てめえら。
Let's go! Oh gosh, Luffy. Talk about a little mini reunion. Oh my gosh.
いルフィ、てめえ一体どこにいやがったんだ。
ちょっと待って、この状況何？
Yeah, good question.
やれやれ。
麦わらパウリー、
アイスバーグさん、これは一体何がどうなってるんですか？
I think the crazy part about it is it's like this storm that's approaching, it's getting worse and worse. Like the storm's brewing, right? And everything that's going on, everything's brewing. It's like the storm is like symbolizing this. Absolutely insane. I would have never in 100 million years guessed that Franky and Iceberg are basically like working together at this, like they both learn under Tom. The fact that they both know about the Pluton, like I guess the parts that confuse me is the fact that he would attack the Straw Hats for the money. Like why, like those little things confuse me. But I guess if he has to hide under a certain identity, maybe that's just part of, I don't know. That's the only part that does kind of confuse me. Like why would he attack them? Why would he take the money? What an interesting journey when it comes to Franky. I mean, from the moment we've learned of the Franky family, they've been a nuisance. And then Franky comes off as this like annoying, I don't want to say musclehead, but like he's just obnoxious and annoying. But it's like the more you find out about him, he's probably one of the most important pieces in this entire situation. Like I would have never thought that. I would have never thought Franky was going to develop into this. I still don't understand his actions when it comes to stealing the money and like beating up Usopp, considering the fact, does he really need the money? Couldn't he have just gotten the money from Iceberg? All along, Franky has had the freaking blueprints. And now it kind of makes sense why he's a cyborg, I believe. If he is so intelligent because he learned from one of the best when it comes to making this like weapon of mass destruction, basically this Pluton, this ship. I wonder if he's done all the modifications on his body by himself. Because when he first appeared in that little snippet when he went under that different name and they met up, not only did he not have any of his tattoos, I don't think he had any body modifications. So he's been modifying them over time. And I wonder if he's been modifying them over time because Iceberg kind of let him know, like, hey, they're going to be coming for me eventually. So is it one of those situations when shit hits the fan, like he's going to be ready? He's like this badass. He's so strong. Like I would have never thought that Franky was going to be so important. He is literally hiding the blueprint. The blueprint that they have been pretending to be by Iceberg's side for over 5 years. It's been right under their nose, but under the wrong nose. Amongst all this betrayal, there is light. This is insane. I was not expecting this. But now I'm also wondering, because now we know the connection between Franky and Iceberg. Him going after Usopp right now is a lot more personal. Because if they made it seem that the Straw Hats were indeed the ones that were trying to assassinate Iceberg, it makes sense why Franky is pissed off and going for them even more now. Because he doesn't know either. Iceberg has been betrayed by all these people around him. Whew, I am so excited for the next 2 episodes. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time for some more One Piece. Bye.